โอ้ยก็ว่าพี่ก็ว่าอยู่ว่ามันสั่นขนาดนี้อุ้ยคนแถวนั้นเป็นไงบ้างก็ว่าทำไมมันเวียนหัวจังเลย
Hey, I'm Scott, and I am an American in Bangkok. Let me just get to this real quick here. I was in the mall. It's right now is 2:12 in the afternoon, and at 1:20 p.m. in the afternoon, I was sitting there at KFC. I just took a seat. I was relaxing. I was getting ready to come home, and all of a sudden, I felt the ground shaking. And I'm like, what's going on? I thought, am I dizzy? Is something wrong with me? Because I thought I was moving and I thought it was me. And then I went, no, it's the ground. The ground is moving. And I said, this is an earthquake. I'm like, what the heck? There's an earthquake. And I couldn't believe it. And then I turned around and like hundreds of people are running out of the mall to get out of the mall. And I got up and, I looked up and nothing was falling. So I just walked out and got away from the building. But a nasty earthquake. It was a 7.7 magnitude near central Myanmar. And it was approximately 16 kilometers northwest of Sagaing, Myanmar. Sagaing is situated near Mandalay. And the epicenter was about 50 kilometers, 30 miles east of Monywa. This place is the epicenter, closer to Sagaing than Monywa, but it was in that region. And my wife was at work, and she was in her office, and she was about 20 stories up, and she was freaking out. Now, I can tell you that after the earthquake hit and after the aftershocks, my sons were trying to call me. I was trying to call them. I was trying to call my wife. She was trying to call me. And the phone lines just wouldn't work. But you could text. So we were texting each other. We knew we were all right. The quake's impact was significant in Myanmar, causing severe damage to homes and infrastructure. And so far, it hasn't even been an hour, so the casualties and damage are still being assessed. In Thailand, the earthquake's effects were quite noticeable in Bangkok. Believe me, it was shaking, and I was like, is that what's going on? And then the next thing I know, I'm like, holy, and I turn around, and boom, all these people are running. They are just, as fast as they could, they're running out the door. Then I go out, and there's people everywhere. And I have some footage, so I'll show that. But residents reported alarms going off and water splashing out of rooftop pools, but no real immediate reports of damage or casualties in the cities. Now, my son got a video from his friend. A building at Chatuchak collapsed, and I'll show that footage also. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I have to splice that in somehow. But I'll show you. And it is significant. The tremors extended beyond Thailand, with reports of the earthquake being felt in India and China as well. The Sagaing fault, a major active fault in Myanmar, has been identified as a potential source of significant earthquakes. In 23, Thailand's Mineral Resources Department acknowledged the fault's activities, but suggested that while a magnitude 7.5 earthquake could occur within 5 to 10 years, well, it happened within 2 years, it would likely only cause minor structural issues in Thailand, such as small cracks in walls, without severely affecting large buildings. This event underscores the importance of preparedness and adherence to building codes designed to withstand seismic activity, especially in regions near active fault lines. Now, I went out and I got to get away from this building. I looked up, I'm making sure nothing's falling. But my kids were at home. I said, well, I hope you got in the door frame or somewhere like that. My wife said she immediately flew downstairs. She came downstairs as quickly as she could, and she went outside. There's all kinds of people outside, and I told her, get away from the building. You need to move away and make sure you're safe. So that's what she did. The last earthquake that affected Thailand was November 20th of 2019, and that one was a 6.2 in Laos. Before that, it was 4.6, and that was in Lampang. And in 2014, there was a 6.1 in Chiang Rai. An elderly person died of a heart attack, and 23 people were injured, and there was damage to buildings and roads. And then before that, this was, I think, the third largest earthquake that affected Thailand, but this was in the Shan province of Myanmar, 6.8. One person in Masai was killed. At least 74 fatalities in total, and I think this is the second highest. The one that happened today is the highest that I can find, and these earthquakes go back to 460 AD. Okay. But the one here, 7.6 and 7.2, Yunnan, Myanmar, China border. Some damage in Chiang Rai felt by people in tall buildings in Bangkok. More than 700 killed in China. 2 main shocks separated by 13 minutes. And I can only imagine. I mean, I was in the Northridge quake back in 1994. And I think that one was 6.8. I thought it was like 8.9 or something, but no, it was 6.8. So this one was even bigger than that one, and I thought that one was huge. Now, maybe we were closer to the fault line. I don't know, but it felt a lot bigger than this one. This one, it was substantial, but it didn't feel as big to me as Northridge did. But like I said, I was probably closer to the fault line. So that's what's going on. And like I said, I'm going to put some footage up here. So just hang on, and I will do that. It's only, right now, it's 2:19. So it's been just about 1 hour since this quake happened. And I'm telling you, outside, people everywhere. Businesses are closed. Everybody ran outside. People sitting on the streets. People standing outside on their phones, talking to their friends. So it's quite substantial. Maybe I'll have an update later. I don't know. We'll see. It's going to take a while to assess everything and figure out what's going on here. But I just figured I'd do this real quick, get something up, and let you guys know what's going on. So that's all I have. I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Until next time, choke di leo jakan mai. That is good luck, and see you again.